Hello from the Big South Network studio. I'm Mark Bryant, and welcome to our preview series for the 2022-23 basketball season. We're on women's basketball right here with High Point and the Panthers and Coach Chelsea Banbury. Coach, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Well, let's jump right into it because expectations are high. Panthers tied for the top spot in the preseason poll. Reaction to being one of the favorites for the second straight season. What does that mean for the program?
I would be lying if I didn't say I was surprised. Wasn't surprised just because us and Gardner-Webb have the most returners coming back from last year's teams, and Gardner-Webb's getting better. Alasia Smith is a phenomenal player. We struggled with her, and I wasn't really surprised when I heard the results, but I'm excited. I expect us to be there, and that's where we want to be at the beginning of the season. And this year, hopefully, we have a little bit of a chip on our shoulder, and we're out ready to prove it. So,
well, you return a talented group, part of championship in 21, including the return of Skyler Curran. Now, what does it mean to have her back this season, and how has she progressed from injury?
Yeah, Sky looks great. We had a scrimmage this past weekend. She looked back to her old ways, so that was nice to see. And I think just besides her scoring, she just gives the players around her confidence because that's just kind of how she plays and who she is. And I think that rubs off on the other players, especially on the offensive end of things. Like, she might get hot a little bit, and now everybody's feeling like they can shoot and get to the rim and do all these things. So just not even just her individual scoring, I think she helps give everybody else confidence on the floor, like, hey, we got this, we can put the ball in the hole, and then we kind of go from there.
Well, and the squad had to play without her last season. So what are some of the things the team learned about that experience, or maybe you learned about your team, and how does that factor into this year's rotation?
Yeah, I would say, and it took us a while, was figuring out where that confidence was going to come from last year. She went down in the first game, and you could see it on our girls' faces. Do you know what I'm saying? And we still had 13 players on our team, and I thought we had the talent in the locker room to do some good things. And, I think a lot of them grew in that. Claire Wyatt has been so much better this fall. I think she's had an excellent fall. Jensen Edwards, got used to playing without Sky and became her own player. And then Sydney Johnson's been really good this fall too. So I think it helped those younger players. Like Sid and Claire were sophomores last year, and they had to grow up a lot, and whether it be communicating and different things like that. So those players grew a lot, and you can really tell this preseason so far. So I'm excited about that. They're more mature. They're taking more of a leadership approach to things, and it's helping on the court.
Well, your team and your fans know roughly what to expect with the conference schedule. Let's talk about non-conference play. Who do you have lined up, especially who might be coming into that beautiful arena you've got there?
Well, we open at home with Davidson, and then I would say the other big one at home is right before Christmas. We have Virginia Tech coming in. So that'll be fun. One of their players is from the area. They wanted to get her back home, and she's good. She happened to be the ACC Player of the Year. So that'll be fun, and then we're going to a tournament in Puerto Rico where we'll play Stony Brook and Georgetown. So I think it's a schedule that will challenge us and get us ready, and we'll have fun.
Well, we wish you and all the Panthers the best of luck in the upcoming season, and we thank you for watching another of our previews for the 2022-23 basketball season.